The Cecropia is the largest moth in North America, with a wingspan of 7 inches. The adult moth can only live for about 2 weeks since it has no mouth and cannot eat. It is around just long enough to mate and lay eggs. We found one of the large green Cecropia caterpillars along the Mississippi River at Otsego County Park. They live this way for about 60 days, eating maple leaves before forming a cocoon where they will overwinter before emerging next spring. The bumpy projections are called tubercles, and they change color as the caterpillar grows. They contain little black spines that ward off predators. This caterpillar is over 4 inches long. Only 3% survive to this point. 90% of their cocoons are eaten by woodpeckers. When the caterpillars are small, they're eaten by predatory insects and birds. Despite many walks at the Crowhass in September, there were not many birds to be found. Great crested flycatchers can be heard giving their whistle, and most trips will include a flock of mainly juvenile cedar waxwings. In September, I seen one large flock of sandhill cranes fly over, but I think the largest flocks have yet to migrate south. I did spot a female rose-breasted grosbeak on its way south. Black and white warblers have been one of the last warblers to leave, and can often be spotted crawling around on tree trunks. Cardinals are permanent residents, but monarch butterflies are not, and as milkweed goes dormant, the last monarchs are leaving. For most of September, we had a lone female lesser scaup at our local water treatment plant. However, no other diving ducks have even thought about migrating through with the warm weather. They'll be coming in a couple of weeks. Franklin skulls came through in large numbers. They do not have their all-black caps this time of year, but they do form large groups. Migrating flocks can number in hundreds of thousands. A wintering flock can have 500,000 birds. In late September, Lucas and I canoed the Rum River in search of fall colors and waterfowl. Only problem was, there was no water in the river, no fall colors, and no waterfowl. We chased one belted kingfisher and one osprey that we were unable to photograph. But we did finally find one tree dropping leaves. We were surprised to find a monarch chrysalis on one of our evergreen bushes outside of our front door. It hatched on September 24th. Felt a little late, but there was plenty of warm weather that followed. Black and white warblers eat insects and spiders found in tree bark. They spend a lot of time hopping around tree trunks as they scour for food. Since they aren't always in the leaves, they are much easier to spot than other warblers. Speaking of difficult to spot, many evenings at dusk I heard or came across the barred owl, but had yet to get good photos. I was looking this evening as I came across a roosted turkey in the woods, which is always surprising. Upon emerging from the woods, I saw a sharp-shinned hawk chasing a blue jay. I think these hawks just chase blue jays for practice. As food starts to become scarce in the fall, sharp-shinned hawks are more likely to prey on flocks of birds at bird feeders. White-throated sparrows make a more gradual trek south, taking breaks along the way. They will hide in thickets, but I usually see them in flocks on gravel roads getting grit for their gizzard. In late September, I also spotted a few Tennessee warblers and kinglets picking off leftover tree berries as they headed south. We have not seen any northern ducks come down, but we are seeing the local mallards and wood ducks form large groups as they get ready to go. They have mostly completed their late summer molt and are sporting some shiny new feathers. It is not uncommon for us to have 20 to 30 ducks in our pond on a nice afternoon. Wood ducks actually begin their courtship and pair bonding in the fall. Most will solidify their bond through the winter months and return next spring, already paired up. Wood ducks do not mind algae and often consume it as they swim through it. Our pond is covered in algae all summer long, but it is home to several wood ducks. I can't wait until the algae freezes and dies. As I watch them, I'm surprised how often they preen. They often go into tirades of splashing themselves to distribute the oil from their preening gland to all of their feathers. Once they are satisfied, they will shake out their feathers and hop on a log. On October 3rd, we made a trip up to Mille Lacs Lake to check out the fall colors. I will post a Minnesota fall color video soon. The sun is already setting about a half an hour earlier than it was just 2 weeks ago. In October, you can still see the occasional yellow rump warbler sallying out from a perch to catch an insect. We also frequently have a belted kingfisher hanging out at our pond, which is amazing because of how thick the algae is that they have to look through to fish. On October 7th, we made a trip up the North Shore. A pair of swans were hanging out in the East Branch of the Baptism River. Most of the maple leaves were already down, but the aspen were hitting peak yellow as we checked out the Split Rock Lighthouse. Large flocks of blackbirds are common in the fall. I watched some starlings mixed with grackles, rusty blackbirds, and red-winged blackbirds all perching near the Crow River. They are all busy, and they all have some fun iridescence in the sunlight. I leave you with a splashing wood duck. He will soon be gone and winter will be here before you know it. Thanks for watching.